Greetings, salutations. I'm Big Brother. Welcome to my show, where I sell off a variety of things and usually a lot of postcards. How this works? If you've never been to a show before, uh, if you're watching on replay, just put down what you want in a brief description in the comments below. I'll need your name, your YouTube name if it's different than your name, your address, and your PayPal information. If you don't have PayPal, uh, you can use it as a guest. It just links through your bank. Anyway, I get that information, and uh, within 2 days, I can invoice you. I use Pirate Ship like everybody else selling because it is the cheapest. And I do not make money off of shipping. Whatever they charge me is what I charge you. Making money off of shipping is lame, and beware of those people. Anyway, like I said, I've got a variety of things. I cleaned out an entire room in the back of the house, and I've got two large banker box full of things that I'm gonna blow through, sell for cheap. Try and move them out of here. Everything is vintage. If it's not, I'll let you know. If it's antique, I'll let you know. Um, yeah, but I've got just a mixed bag. There's no one particular thing I have. I've got like I'm sitting here holding a bunch of tapes, and right below it I've got a big old dragon mask, and below that is some vintage salt and pepper shakers, and it's just a mixed bag. And then the last half of the night, or I'll give myself a little time and like 20 minutes to go through all these, and then we'll go through all these. And yeah, the price on all my postcards is always $2. Um, yeah, unless I say otherwise. Sometimes I might drop it to $1 because it's got creases in it and floppy. You don't want a floppy postcard. Gentlemen, have you ever experienced a floppy postcard? Anyway, that's what I got going on. So yeah, how's everybody doing? I don't know if anybody can see it. I'll find out on the replay, but there's a big dark line that goes all the way down, and no matter what I do, I can't get rid of it. So I do know what's going on. Ah. So there it is. It must have been stuff on the lens. Yeah, all this stuff you see behind me is stuff I've gone through past shows, stuff that I have on eBay. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Big Bro Auctions. If you look for me on Facebook, you might be able to find me. It's Monster Cat with 2 T's, and in parentheses it says Big Bro Auctions. And yeah, and of course YouTube. So yeah, on my Instagram and Facebook accounts, and YouTube, I'll release shorts, clips of single items selling in real time at the auctions that I go to. And yeah, there's one specific place that I go to amongst all others. I'm a regular there. There's a couple places where I'm a regular, and yeah, and those people are good people. Mm-hmm. And you're drinking my coffee because it is cold outside. Thank goodness it's getting up into the 50s. I was not prepared for snow yesterday or today. But yep. So I'm having a pretty good day, I guess. Had another cat emergency this morning, so that got me in gear. One of the cats ran off. Had to go find him, Danny. But after a couple hours, he came back. So he'd been missing for 2 days. Worries my roommate that when cats miss their feeding, then something is wrong. So we got that cat emergency averted. Hello, Patty. How you doing? Next Saturday is the auction. I'll get all fresh stuff. Brand new. Never before seen, which is something new here. Ooh. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Ooh. Back in, I said I'm gonna go through some more postcards, and I got a box full of junk. To me, it's junk because it's been sitting in the same box for a while. Yeah, I think it's pretty much cold everywhere. Colder than it should be. Ugh. Welcome to the Midwest. Ooh. Dooba-dooba-doo. Dooba-dooba-doo. Scooby-dooby-doo. Oh. Baby, it's cold outside. Put another log on the fire. So everything I don't sell tonight that is not a postcard, it's gonna get donated to the rummage. To rummage at church. And I got quite a lot. There's just a lot of stuff that I could list it, but I'm lazy. There are other things that I would rather list. But some decent stuff, Vintage. Salt and pepper shakers. Here's an old game, a tie. Here's some sealed cassettes. Here's some little glass doohickeys. Here's some pretty rocks. People like their rocks. Some kind of blue quartz here, and I don't know. I come across some pretty rocks, and then I come across things like this, where I've got like 3 or 4 of these, and they're just readers that you would get off the rack, I guess. $10 a reader glasses. Yeah, that's what they are. A bunch of them here, different kinds. It's a mixed bag. So I'm just gonna pull them out and go. All right, this bunch, $2. Who wants them? Nobody wants them. Toss them aside. They get donated. And I'm just gonna do that. I'd like to get around to listing everything I have in these boxes, but truth be told, it's just not gonna happen. So. little leather booties from the 19. Oh no, they're old. Handmade booties for a doll. Things like that. Things of that nature. Here's an old candy dish container. Yeah, I've just got a mixed bag of everything in here. Have something in here that may appeal to you women. Because it's women's wear, but yeah, it's still new in the bag, stuff like that. Well, where's everybody at? And I need to keep that. All kinds of things. Forgot I had this in there. Yeah. Welcome to my show. Okay. And he's losing it. Hello, Linda. How you doing? Nutcrackers are harbingers of good. They fight off the evil spirits. And with a face like that, who could say no? Here's, oh, I know where these go. Just all kinds of stuff. Whew. It's been a day. Got a snake pen. I don't even know if it writes. It probably doesn't. I'm pretty sure this is vintage. Yeah. Nothing in that one. And then there's a bunch of salt and pepper shakers, like I said. There's a bell. Maybe a crystal bell. I have to look at it closer. Just all kinds of things. Just kind of pull them out and wing it. Try and get rid of them. Blow it out. Couple salt and pepper shakers. You know, I don't know how to answer the am I finding great items? It depends on what you like. And since I see a variety of so many things all the time and all different ages, I don't know how to answer that. I can pick something up and go, hey, these are neat. But that's fleeting because then it's on to the next thing and then the next thing. I see this stuff all day long. It's my job. It's part of my life. So are they great things? Sure, they can be. But I don't view them the same way as, say, you would. So do I think they're great items? Absolutely. But I'm not one of those, oh my God, I gotta have it kind of people. Yeah, I put myself on notifications, and it's always worked before. And notification, you're gonna have to get rid of the notifications and then reinstall them. That or YouTube is suppressing me because I'm I don't know, I speak my mind too much apparently. So screw 'em. I got something to say, I'll say it. Believe me. If I do not like the way the current administration is handling the businesses and affairs of the American people and its territories, then I will say so. And I have said so. Yeah, I've got different rocks I've come across. I know the Roxford thing, vintage can openers. It's just a mixed bag. Something here that may actually fit somebody. This is women's thermal wear. It's vintage, but we are going into the cold season. What the heck is this? Got a cold painted doll here and just a mixed bag. It's just really weird. Oh. Ooh, nothing like a little hot coffee on a cold day. Never before used jewelry soap if you ladies want to keep your rings shiny. From the good housing people. For a like new look, give your diamonds, gemstones, gold, and platinum jewelry a frequent beauty treatment. Okay. Ooh. Just a mixed bag, and it's just a square cube box. It's called a banker's box because bankers make them. Name of the company. Here's a thing that I found. Says fine silver plated, and these are stones. Says $80. You know it's not, but ooh. That's something I might list. It is a really pretty box. Little hearts, silver and black hearts, and some kind of necklace, which I'll reveal. It's not much of a jewelry crowd I have here, but who knows? This is mine. This has been mine since childhood. He's quite dusty. I would clean him up before I send him, but everybody knows Wiley, and it's a cup. It's actually put your beer in there, or your soda in there, and things of that nature. I've had these since I was a child. Somebody else went somewhere and got these and gave them to me. Little maracas? No, I don't know what they're called. It's being finicky. I used to be able to do this. But now I got fat fingers and it's not working. But, cheapy stuff, Buck. Don't want that, Buck. I'm finding similar stuff like this is a turtle pin. probably doesn't write. But they've taken a certain kind of sea turtles off the endangered list, which, yay. I mean, it's good, but hmm, hmm, hmm. So I'm going to run through all this stuff. 20 minutes in. I'm going to go ahead and get started right now. And like I said, the last half of the show, I've got postcards, and we'll just do postcards the last half. So I might not be able to get through everything in here, but I will do my best to sell them all in lots. Okay. So, needle pulling thread. I think these are all the same. They're $1 each. But, yeah, okay. Pet hats. And they got their little string so you can keep it on their chins and around their ears. But if you like dressing your small animals up with Christmas hats, let's see. Extra small to small. So cat. I wonder if I got any bigger ones in here. It looks like they're all extra small to small. So we're talking small cats, dogs, like chihuahuas, I guess. Chihuahuas. Yeah, they all appear to be extra small. Or small, extra small to small. If you're into, I do $1 a piece on them, guys. They're brand new. They still have their tag on them. As a matter of fact, they still got the thing that they hung up on. I've got quite a few. This is something I probably would list, but there's 103 of them in there from China on eBay, so I doubt it. Okay. Extra small to small. Head girth. 4 to 6 inches. I got the centimeters if you want them upon request. All right, so in the comments below, if you want any of these hats, like I said, they're $1 a piece. They're brand new. Pet things for 4 to 6 inch girth head. Yeah, $1 a piece. Put in the comment below, say pet hat, and I'll know what you need, and we'll go from there. Next thing up, real quick. I have this brand new, never opened Yahtzee Flash game. Let's see. I don't know. Line them up, hold them, slide them around, re-roll them. We already had one of these. We used to be a big gaming family, board games, right? So, it's common for us to get duplicates of things because we already have everything. But anyway, it is brand new, Yahtzee Flash. You can look it up if you want. I'll take $3 on this. It says brand spanky new, never been opened. The smartest dice you've ever rolled. I doubt it. So, let me see. Parker Brothers. Before Hasbro bought them out completely. Now there is only Hasbro. If you want the Yahtzee game, it's $3. Next up on the list is vintage women's thermal wear top. It is from Greatland. Ooh, yeah, okay. This dynamic lighting needs to go. I do not care for it. Sam, I am. Here's the original price tag at $6.99. Says 2X, 50% cotton, 50% polyester, made in the USA. The carries on the reverse. 2X. Thermalware top. 2X is going to be 44 to 46. If you want this, it's 5. It's never been out of the bag. I wonder where if this came from Kmart or Sears. It's hard to say. Anyway, ladies top 2X. Oh, this lighting sucks. StreamYard fixture stuff. Anyway, that's if you're interested, it's $5. Next on the list. Let's see what's in this big old bag here. I have she was actually a salt and pepper shaker. Little Danish lady. It is cold painted. There's her freckles. As you can see, some of it is rubbing off. Stuff's old, so the cork is inside. If anybody wants her, she's $2. Free flowing, that means pepper more than likely. Salt didn't really get that cheap until around the 50s. So, if anybody is interested at all in the salt and or pepper, I just say seasoning shaker, because I've got a few laying around with stuff in it like onion and garlic powder that I sprinkle on stuff. Yeah, $2. Interested in the little Danish seasoning lady? What else I have in here? Along with the seasoning lady, I'm gonna throw in this is a lusterware. It's just a thing that likes to fall on my keyboard. It's just a little birdie. It's no more than maybe an inch and a half tall. Oh, yeah? Okay. If they're meant for women, shouldn't they be long Janes? Anyway, I'm going to throw in the little lusterware chicken with the lady. $2. $2 for the pair. Hello, Kathy. How you doing? Here's a Winnie the Pooh eraser, and yeah, there's all kinds of weird stuff in there. Okay. I have this is pretty. Really hate to get rid of it, but it's just laying around in a box, so I might as well, right? It is purple. Purple quartz. I would not say amethyst. It came out of a geode, a rather large one. $7 on this. I've seen other shows and they'll sell the same thing for like 15. But it's a rock. Anyway, purple, I'm just going to say purple quartz because I don't know any better. $7. It is a fairly decent size at that. So 2.5 inches across. So it's a decent size. If you're interested in the purple quartz, I'll do $7 on that. I'll put it over there and I'll forget it's there. I have probably not vintage. I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say these are not vintage. They could be, but I doubt it. They have their corks, plastic corks. That doesn't make them vintage or not. That has salt and pepper shakers. Little tomatoes on the vine. They're in excellent condition. $2 for the pair. If you like tomatoes, here you go. Something's wrong with. I think these might be peppers instead of tomatoes, but you make them whatever you want. They seem awfully lumpy for tomatoes. Let's see. I got the jewelry cleaner that is still brand new. Still got the seal on the top. Still liquid form. Just says jewelry soap, dazzling jewelry in seconds. $2. If you want the jewelry soap, just put it down. Let me know. Jewelry soap for $2. He's going too fast. I got a little bag of various rocks and stuff here. They're all rocks. It's rocks, man. Here is a light blue quartz. So it's rather small, maybe an inch at its longest. Here is a bit of just clear quartz crystal. Clear quartz, I know, are help cleanse evil spirits. Somebody taught me that. Somebody that does that. This is some kind of stone. That's all I can say. It's turned into a cross charm. It's already got the little eyelet there for the. But I don't know my rocks all that well, so. And this is all together. This is all included. There's some little bits in here. There's some pyrite. There's some more of these little blue ones. Also, there's a fossilized shell right there. Yeah, it's all quartz. Quartz and quartz bits. They'd be great for jewelry. Especially, the small stuff you can do. This light blue quartz is fabulous. Okay. Anyway, I'll do the whole bag for $5. That's everything I just showed. Showed doesn't sound right. So I'll put those out there. They're $5. I also have these rocks. If you know any boy or girl that's into collecting rocks and weird stuff, this was gathered by a collector and actually took the time to write down everything. But these are known as stinky rocks, which is calcite. You rub two of the rocks together and it makes this horrid smell. Yeah, like you want this, right? This came from Germany Valley in West Virginia, 1996. But they are calcite rocks. Very geometric. I'm getting so sick of the. Well, very geometric, as you can see. I'm not going to rub it. If you want the calcite stinky rocks, I don't know. I do $2 on them. It doesn't matter. I don't want them. Oh, that's it. Just throw your phone down there. Alrighty. I'm gonna get rid of all of them. One big lump sum here. Whatever's in this bag, I have can and bottle openers. They're advertising ones. Let's see. The Hammer Company. Theo Hammer Company. Here, these are for Ham's Beer. 2 of them for Ham's Beer. Here is a bottle top opener in the shape of a staghorn. If this is real, I'll be surprised. It may very well be, but it feels all, I felt what horn is like before. I don't know. I'm not going to say it's real. It may be, but it sure feels kind of fakish to me. Here's a really fancy bottle opener thing. This looks like a tool to scare people away. This is Wet Your Whistle. It is a whistle bottle top opener. Why not? Let's see. And here is this guy. Yeah. Big old bottle top opener here. And it has the flip down can opener in there. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a lot. And then there's some others in there. All of these together, $5. If anybody wants them, you get everything I just showed. Man, that doesn't sit right. That I have shown. $5 for all the can openers. Again, if I'm going too fast, sorry, but I got a lot of postcards to get through too. All right, these are most definitely vintage. As a matter of fact, I can almost tell you who made them. They almost look like Yukagos. Yep. Salt and pepper shakers. Canaries. Although I've never seen a blue canary. These are 50s, 60s. I've seen this kind of thing a lot. And these are the ones that would have had that moo sound in them. Oh, Jana, how you doing? Jana? So, $2 for the pair. They're in wonderful condition. I don't see any chips on the tail feathers. Come on, baby, shake your tail feathers. The beaks look good. So, no, okay. Linda. Put these up so they don't get... Put these off to the side with Joe's name on them. Thank you, Lynn. And I'll get your invoice together after the show. So you should have it by tomorrow, hopefully. Okay. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Okay, this bag. Oh, I remember this bag. And then I've got this crystal glass thing here. Oh, it's a pear. As in the fruit. $1 on this Like I said, I'm just trying to get rid of stuff. Somebody else will buy it at a rummage sale otherwise. It is a crystal pear. It's not real crystal. I'm just going to say it's glass. Okay. It is not crystal. It is glass. So, but it's cut glass. It's got a real pretty design. It's got some age to it. You can tell because it's got a nice design on the bottom. They don't make them like that now. Yeah. What? $1. $1. Anybody wants it? Pair. Let's see. Where can I put this? Just put it over here where it's most assuredly going to fall on the floor. Oh. There's some more of these. I remember having those. Here's another rock. It's brown quartz. I don't know. I'm sure it's some kind of something, but it's nice and shiny. If you're interested, it's $2. Seriously? I'm so glad I don't have my own room. Let's see. Yep. Little brown quartz. I'm not sure what it is other than quartz. Yep. Okay, now this one's a little pricey, but I've had it for a long time. I can guarantee you this is vintage. I've had it for at least 20 years myself. It's dusty. I've had it up on the wall. But, yeah. Nice big rubber mask. Says there, Dragon Mask. I did get it from Spirit of Halloween. I still have the tags on it because I knew I'd probably be reselling it sometime in the future. But, you know, I've only put it on my head maybe once or twice because, you know, just because it's mostly been sitting up on a wall, you know. It's a nice little thing. I'll do $40 on it. It's in wonderful condition. Eye holes are right through the slits here, or if you're smaller, you can see through the holes here in the sides. Yeah, there's netting on it so you can see. And everything's intact, and it's wonderful. And they don't make this mold anymore. If you want this, I'm going to have to ask $40, which is probably less than I paid for it 20 years ago. Yeah. That's it. He's got white like a kitty cat underneath. Okay. There's that. Blowing through them. Okay, yeah, I was just going to send these out to everybody. That's nothing. I have this figurine. I'm sure it's some kind of Chinese thing with the turtle on top, the turtle on top, the turtle. It's a wood that's similar to balsa, but it's not balsa wood. It's light, but you can carve it, and I had the name at one time. You can find these things all over eBay. I'm asking $2 for this. I think there's one little itty bitty chip. You got to look for it. It's right there. But that's the only thing wrong with it. The wood has a name. I want to say it's macaw or something like that. I don't know. No, for sure. But if you're interested in this nice little figurine, $2. I think I got this from Amber. Well, got to the bottom of that real quick. Also for $1. This is 1940s, 1950s This is a telephone. Old style candlestick telephone. If you ever see a telephone like that, it's called a candlestick telephone. Uh, well, it is in reselling world anyway. I don't know for real. But yeah, it used to be all those little sugar dots in here, and there was some cold painting on it. There's some left on here, but this is what's left of it. $1. If anybody wants it. And I'm almost done. I was selling these off for $2 or $3 a piece at one time, I think, on this show, or maybe it was somebody else's show. But they have stayed in the bottom. They are pennants, not doing pennants, fan pennants. I'm going to sell them all, unless you want a particular one for that fan in your life. I do $1 a piece on them if you wanted to do that. Tennessee Titans, the Oakland Raiders, which does not exist anymore. Jacksonville Jaguars, Denver Broncos. I know I don't have anybody from Denver here. Of course, that doesn't mean you're not necessarily a fan either. So, San Diego Chargers does not exist now. It's now the Los Angeles Chargers, I think. Miami Dolphins, the old logo. The people that will never change their logo, Arizona Cardinals. Deflategate, New England Patriots. New England. And the San Francisco Niners. If you see any one that you want, people on Repay, you get them all. Let's see what we got here. 2, 4, 6. There's 7 of them. I do $4 for all of them. They're in good condition. The ends might be a little, but sticking between 2 pieces of heavy books for, I don't know, about a week to do it. And you'll flatten them out. Yep. What did I say? $4. $4 for all of them. There's 7. Okay. $2. You get all of these readers. Now, come on, ladies. Magnifying glasses. Various ones. I don't know why I have them, but they're still got the, still on the tags. Let's see, got a plus 2.0, plus 2 1/4, plus 2, plus 2. Yeah, it looks like all of them are plus 2. Well, there's one plus 2 1/4 here. All these readers, they're in good shape. They're not scratched. They're a little dusty. But yeah, if you want all these, $2, all of them. I just don't want them anymore. For $2, I got this little Amish. It's made of wood. This actually comes off of the big wood towns made by the Amish people. I can't remember. But there we go. If you like the little Amish, she's got the budget there. That says the budget. It's about what my budget is now. We'll be going to the auction this weekend. It is so I'll be getting all new fresh inventory because I know I get tired of seeing the same thing. And this is a Wade. Wade Whimsley's or Whimsy's. Anyway, it's a well-known piece. You can look these up on eBay or just Google them. It is the lion. It is marked Wade and made in England on the bottom. These are old. They did a lot of the circus animals. Yeah. Wade Whimsies? It's something similar to that. You just type in Wade. You should get it. English Wade porcelain animal. Something like that. Yeah. But if anybody's interested in the little lion, I'll do $2 on him. Why so much for such a small piece? Well, because it's really old and it's in wonderful condition. Okay, that's all my stuff. I should have brought in all the other stuff. But wait a minute. $2. Got a tie. It used to be my father's. My father was a lawyer. So it's got a lot of, this would be good for a judge, somebody that works in the court. So, this is an Allen Network, Creative American Design. This title, this tie has a design name, which is Honest Lawyer One Flight Up. There we go. If you're interested in the tie, it's $2. For $2, I have these, what is probably 1920s. I'm guessing. But I think this is a pretty comfortable guess. Judging by the stitching, I'm going to say 1920s, 1930s. Babies. Old Star Wars. I'm not a Star Wars fan, so the odds are probably not. I have plenty of Star Trek stuff because I used to collect those. I do have baby things. These little baby booties. $2. They're not for babies, they're for dolls. I could most definitely keep an eye. I know, Glenn, you're the one that wants of the old toys. So when I go to the auction next weekend, I don't know if there's going to be any toys. It mostly look like home stuff, but you never know at an auction. So I know to keep an eye out for that stuff. Okay, so for $2, you can have all these cassette tapes. Yeah, they're all Christmas tapes, except for one, which is Liberace's hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them, $2, all Christmas. Oh, here's Organ Christmas, The Images of Christmas by somebody young. Camp Kirkland Christmas Brass. The Spirit of Christmas by Amy Grant. I know who that is. Alfred Burt, a cappella carols. A cappella. Let's see. Christmas Favorites by Jim Neighbors, Streisand, Crosby, Goulet, and others. Some classics there. Sleigh Ride. That's what it says. And then, like I said, Liberace. So if you guys want all of them. I do $2 on these cassettes. One of them sealed. Yeah. I think everybody streams now, right? Put that in here. Give me a second to put this stuff up so it's not all sitting down at my feet. All right, Glenn, if you're still around, which it doesn't look like you did, but if you come back next week, I'll bring some of my Star Trek stuff. Or no, Star Wars stuff. No, Star Trek. Trek. Captain Kirk Trek. Okay, remember the little porcelain things? I'm going to throw this out there for $2. This would be good for crafting. Or if you have a light bright. But I've got all the pegs from a vintage light bright. And yeah, you really do need different ones throughout the years. These are the older ones. But you ladies can be crafty, creative. Green, clear, yellow, blue, and red. $2. You get them all. Good for crafting or more light bright stuff. Let's see. I have, don't forget the Yachty thing. Brand new. Nothing wrong with it. Women's 2X top says fits 44 to 46. I have all the pet hats. They're a buck a piece. They're all brand new with tags. They fit a 4 to 6 inch girth of a head, so it's going to be a small dog or cat. I don't go in for that kind of thing, but I'm not everybody. I've got various rocks here, remember? I've got the big purple quartz, a brown quartz. Oh, I've got shit quartz, yeah. I've got the, what I think are peppers, salt and pepper shakers, $2. I gotta look into this. All the pennants, all the glasses, as I've repeatedly told everybody on this show, I used to collect cards, and everything that has to do with cards, like card holders, are really hard to track down. Anyway, I've got this. I got it just for the box. These are the cards that used to be in it, but they aren't the cards that are in it. Yeah. The ones that got in are foreign. These are the cards that are in it. They're just cards. Yeah, I got it for the box. If anybody's interested, this is it teaches you how to bid in bridge. So I know this is from the 60s to 70s because bridge was all the rage it came into fruition in the 70s, in the early 70s, but it was the people that made the cards called Congress. They're the ones that pushed for and for it to get out there in order to sell cards, and it worked so well that everybody in America was playing it. It was the hottest thing. It was the hottest, greatest, latest thing, that kind of thing. So I'm keeping my Wade. There's probably a couple things in here I'm gonna keep and maybe list. I don't see it happening. I need to pull this out. Listen, ladies, if you're ever out there and you see these miniature hangers, hold on to them. They're worth money. even the little Barbie ones. Last thing I'm going to show you that, well, no, not the last thing. If anybody wants them, $2, you get them both. They're sealed. They're 110. No, they are not metal, but they are high bias. And I know people out there look for these. $2 sealed Maxells. How much was the Yahtzee game? I don't know. What'd I say? How about $3? $3. Cheers. If you want it. I can't open it up. It's still sealed, so, you know. Says batteries included. Uh-oh. Some little flat ones. And one person can play it. Okay. Yeah, I've got a smorgasbord. All righty, Patty. Thank you. I'm going to do that just in case I have to watch a replay. P. Crane. Ooh. Thank you very much. Wait, what did I do? Oh. Put it back here. Oh, Janet, I was able to deliver on all those cards you wanted except for one. Ladies, I've got 4 of these left. I'm going to just throw one each into each of the packs. When you mail your stuff, I'm going to throw one in there. It's a first aid cover from 2018, but it's an airmail one, and it's got the classic airplane on it. I don't really care about these, so I'm going to throw it in there, give it to somebody that wants it, or find somebody that does, if you don't want it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, this has been mine since the dawn of time, and he's really dirty, so I'm not going to sell him just yet. I'm going to enjoy him a little, another week or two longer. And that, oh yeah, the glass. One more thing. Nutcracker for sale. Anyway, he does move. His little sword moves around here. Hey, man. Furry, he's got a little chip there, a little black marker. Probably take care of that. I'll do $5 on him. He is all wood. Yep. If you want the otherwise he's gonna sit up here and stare at me and give me nightmares. I might throw him in the I'm gonna keep the Nutcracker. I'm not gonna throw it in the rummage. Let's see. Keep this. Okay, it's postcard time. I know that. Oh, one last thing. I am going to show it. This is an original. This is not a repop. I do have this sign that says Ted Williams for Moxie Cola. Now, it has, if you get it, I can take the pliers and push this down so it's not a killing weapon, but it is missing the Well, I got one hole down here. But this is the original. This is not a reproduction, and by any stretch of the means, I'd do $10 on it. Yep. So if anybody is interested at all in this metal sign, Ted Williams Moxie Cola, like I said, that's the worst corner. But you know, with a little patience, you can get all that fixed out. So, yep, it's 10. Yeah. Like I said, I've seen the reproductions, and they're flimsy aluminum. This is not. Found this at a yard sale. I got paid $10 for it, honestly. But I got a lot of other stuff too, so it's hard to say. But yeah, I'm gonna either find something to put over this, like some styrofoam or something. So yeah. Okay, thank you, Patty. I wish I got to try the Moxie Cola, see what it's like. I've had the opportunity to try an orange that was really old. I would not recommend doing that. Did it on a dare because, you know, I'm an idiot. Why not? Patty Crane. I got a couple other signs too, and I one that's in a much nicer condition, and it has a built-in hinge on it, so you can put it on the side of the building, right? But it's for Black Cow Cola. It's not as known as Mr. Ted Williams is. Everybody knows Mr. Ted Williams. At least know he's some famous baseball dude. Ladies, we're going to take a break in the selling. I'm going to do a giveaway because I haven't done one in a while. And I think I will. And it's not something I couldn't sell. Oh, where'd it go? Just some little doodads. Yeah, that's a junk ring. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to take all my jewelry and stuff to somebody that knows their stuff way better than I do. So I'll be dropping that stuff off to her. I am going to give away this book, which is 1914. It is a drill manual. How to be a good soldier. The front here is bent. But other than that, it's in wonderful condition. It has everything in it. Everything about being a good soldier from World War I, the Great War. And I'm also going to throw in that's cute. I've got a pair of tweezers here. They are brand new. I've looked for these. They don't make this style anymore, but you can still get these on Amazon. But they don't make the 1950s drinking homemade girl. Anyway, they're brand new. Still got the band on them. These two things, as a what the hey? Oh, let me bring it up here. You do choose a live stream. How about that one? Hashtag. Okay. I know there's not a whole lot of you in here, but I don't care. This is an appreciation for you ladies showing up. That's the hashtag that we're going by. Is this my share screen? What the hell is going on? Select the tab to share. Come on. Oh my God. Yeah. There we go. Let me see if I can. Aha. I wonder if it's going to count me. Heaven forbid I win. I'm trying to get rid of. Well, I can flip a coin. I believe that's everything. It just seems like I had more stuff than that. I guess not. Kathy slides in at the last minute. Oh, yeah. I got a little Tonka toy here. If I want it, it's $1. I'm probably just going to get rid of it, honestly. Stuff like that. I'm looking forward to going to the next auction. I'm not going to be able to get much, to be honest with you. The money situations around here are pretty tight. The end of the year always is. So, I mean, it's not like a I'm dying kind of thing, but it's the end of the year and the finances always get crunched. So, let's see. So here we go. Start collecting comments. Got 4 people in. I bet I'm one of them. Okay, well, let's do it. Good luck. Can't believe I'm in there. There we go. Congratulations, Jana. You now have some eyebrow tweezers, and you can pluck them while you're reading your book. I'm just really surprised that I didn't win because I won't count, and that's the only time I get to win. Make sure we mark these down. Put these in your box. Okay, let's get rid of that stuff and get on to the postcards. Okay, I have numbers for these people on replay. You see them, just tell me the number that you want. The first one up is an interesting lot. I'm going to ask $3 for these, but you're getting 2 postcards. This will be number 1. The first one, 1914. Oh my God, we're going to start doing that. Okay, I'm going to have to show them at a slant because the dynamic lighting that they've added to StreamYard really sucks ass. Let's see. Okay, so I have this card. This is the original. I have the reproduction. And in case you don't know, yeah, there's another card out there that's like this. Yeah, see, this is 1985 Olympics. So this is a reproduction of, this is a Tuck card. For those that want to know, a lot of Tuck collectors out there. And this was a series, probably 8, 12, 6. It's hard to say how many's in the series. And this is a reproduction of one of those. So, yes, there are reproductions of postcards. Yes, it is something that is that the Chinese make to sell on the markets to ruin the markets and stuff like that. They remanufacture everything. I really wouldn't think postcards would be one of them, but it's definitely postcards. So you get them both for $3. And that's number 1. Number 2 is in nice condition. It is postmarked February 12th. That's all it says. It's probably early 1900s, more than likely. 'Cause it's your birthday, I want to say hello today and wish you gladness too. Like happy flowers, may birthday hours be blossoming for you. It is a birthday card, obviously. It is posted. You want that? That's number 2. Put those there. Oh, this one's heavily embossed. It's got a lot of wrinkles. I'm going to put it off to the side. Easter card here. Here we go. Heavily embossed. Easter series. Postcard number 503. German card. It's in decent condition except for this little corner up here. But it's got all the classics. It's got the purple flowers and chicks and Easter greetings. Why is picture in picture? This is bugging me. There. If you're interested at all. I guess I'm going to have to hold them closer, huh? This is the corner I was talking about. Where is it, that corner? Anyway, that's number 3. Easter greetings. Cards in decent shape. It's in good shape for $2. Postmarked. Can't read the postmark. Say it with me now, class. Early 1900s. Merry Christmas. We'll miss you a lot this Christmas, but we're generous enough to say have a good old-fashioned Christmas every minute of the day. There she is. Thank you. So, yep, the dynamic lighting blows. It is posted. If you're interested, that's number 4. Okay, I got you, Kathy. She saw the tuck card and she knows. There's a lot of collectors out there for tuck cards. There's a lot of collectors out there for Kurt Tyke cards. And I'm always looking for the cats. The cat people. Yeah. Cats doing human things. It's all a Kurt Tyke run, and there's probably 20 of them out there. A joyous Christmas, no snowy trees nor wintry breeze can chill the bluebird's song. So may the joy of Christmas time be yours the whole year long. Postmarked 1908. Yeah, okay. Come on. Oh my goodness. Come on, adjust lighting. If it's not my lighting, it's StreamYard that does it. So, trying to be all fancy with dynamic lighting and stuff. If you're into this one, it looks a lot better than I'm letting on. Lots of fancy writing. If you're into that one, that will be number 5. Not postmarked. Definitely old. Joyous New Year. Here's a thought in my heart for you. I want to say, may your new year be most happy, you who are far away. Pretty little lithograph in the middle. It is framed, embossed, pressed, however you want to say it. Come on. Yeah. We'll kill the lighting for you, but you don't get clarity. Yeah, okay. It is a pretty picture. Trust me on that. This shit back here is pissing me off. It really does. Gonna have to write StreamYard and say, hey. That's number 6 if you're interested. The angel of the Lord. What the hell? The angel of the Lord encampeth around about them that fear him and delivereth them. Psalm 34:7. 1922. Just a nice, as soon as the light adjusts. There we go. It's a nice card. Not posted, but definitely written on. If you're into that card. Restream is what a lot of others are using. I'll check that out, Patty. Thanks a lot. Restream. Okay. As long as they don't have any automatic features on it that I can't control. Because that's what's doing all this, and I've read into it. So, and it doesn't help me if I can't show my items. Yeah, I don't care about the free part as long as they don't want to take $40 a month out of my check. That's too much. That's what they want, and that's not going to happen. Let's see. Yep, we'll throw this in. I'm going to make a pile of cards of various seasons here that aren't perfect. Perfect enough. Happy Easter. 1916. Oh my God. There it goes. It's got a purple border. Rooster. I really don't have a problem with pan. as long as I get my value. Mm-hmm. That's number 8. If you want the rooster. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to have to start another pile. All right. Starting you a pile here again. I got you. Yeah. Why are you there? Oh, let's see. Okay, next up, postmark 1930. So, kind of a newer card for me. Birthday greetings. Oh, come on. Oh, I hate this. My lights aren't even as bright as they're showing up on the camera. But, you know, and there's that happens sometimes. I don't know why they did that. That'll be number 10 if you want a birthday greeting. Postmark 1910. Christmas greetings. Well, at least this one's not white. It just says Merry Christmas there. Yep, Christmas greetings. Nice little lithograph in the side. There you go. That'll be number 11. Whoop. This one's from the 50s, I can tell. The Chrysler Motors Building, Chicago's World Fair, 1933. There we go. Yeah, this looks like a tourist card. So it was probably picked up at the World's Fair. It's the Chrysler Building. This card's in wonderful condition. Daddy, you would enjoy this building very much. So, there. Says, come on. Chicago's World, 1933 building. If you're into the Chrysler Building, that's going to be number 12. Onward, gold foil card with red rose and pink roses. I long to clasp your hand and say the good things that I wish today. Okay, you got it, Kathy. I think it goes with those others that you got before. Yeah. Okay. It's just a have a good time kind of card. 1909. Dear sister, oh, this is to Dora. Yeah, this is all that lady's cards that I bought. Her name was Dora, and I see a lot of stuff from her. Either name is Ira or Ida. I can't tell. That's her sister. But there's a lot of these. Nice gold foil border. It's not, no, but there's the shiny. This is a pretty card. I like this one. The majority of these are from Stockport, Ohio, too. So if you're kind of a Buckeye, yeah, I think that's what Ohio people are. Okay, that'll be number 13. Almost through them here. Yeah, I still got a bunch I haven't gone through down there. Little one on the side. All good wishes. Postmark 1908. Good luck, good fortune, always associated with Christmas and Easter and such. If you're into these cards or into that card, it's 14. Many happy days. Posies on the front. 1914. Heavily embossed. Stop it. Thank you. Nice cards. Got blue shading frame around it. If you like blue, this is the card for you. Number 14. Okay. Jaina. 14. This is your pile here. Okay. Yeah, I did that. Stop it. Stop. There we go. If you're interested at all into this Many Happy Days Posy card, that'll be number 15. Christmas greetings. Nice little lithograph in the middle. Not postmarked. Heavily embossed. This one's got a thing right down the middle. Okay, I'll sell all those last. I'm putting a pile together. Ones I think are a little less than. Yeah. Language of Flowers. Snowdrops. Hope. This is one of a series, and it was all different kinds of flowers. And in the flowers, I put hope, faith, luck, charity, things like that. I've seen them. 1911. There you go. It's kind of a sepia tone card. Language of the Flowers. Snowdrops are a sign of hope. That'll be number 16. $19.12. Wishes Sincere. There we go. Nice little card. It's in decent shape. Of course, there's always going to be something wrong with the corners. I mean, because they're corners. But if you find the ones that are good corners, 1912. Stop it. That is just so wrong. Now I'm going to think about that. Okay. That's number 17, if you're interested. 1910, postmark from Kentucky. Nice thick card. 'Tis said, "Oh, horseshoe brings good luck, and if the saying's true, the best of everything, I hope, will come with this to you." Oh, come on. So there we go. Green and gold card. Here's the lighting. The lighting is, yeah, not making me a happy boy for sure. 18. If you're interested in the horseshoe postcard, that's 18. Yeah, this one can go in that pile. Oh, this one's pretty. I like this one's nice. My birthday wish, may all my life's pathway be for you, bright and sunny, with skies of blue. Well, why are there red? There. Ta-da. Little red birds there. Let me see. It's got a postmark, 1921. There you go. Nice little card with red birds on them. Birthday card. If you're interested, that is, I think that's a 19. So 1P. Let's see. Got a few cards left here. 1910. Just says Merry Christmas. Really nice lithograph down the middle. Does appear to be stamped on the front slightly. But the card's in decent condition. There. I just have to start doing that from now on. I apologize, ladies, but nice little card. See if I can get a close up of it and keep it in, not going blurry. Here we go. It's number 20, if you're interested in that card at all. Nice gold frame, gold foil card. It says Season's Greetings. We got a bunch of berries nobody should be eating. There. It's a pretty card. Heavily embossed, no postmark, so it's nice and clean. This one's eBay worthy. Of course, if it was on eBay, I'd be selling it for around $5. So, in case you ever wondered, 21 Christmas. I'm not even there yet. This is number 21. See? Did you want number 20? This thing? You got me confused. The berries. Okay. It's all you. Thank you very much. Oh yeah. This is my favorite Easter card. I don't know why I pulled that out of my favorites pile, but it's there. Anyway, here's poinsettias, Christmas witches. May wishes like poinsettias gay are sent to wish you joy today. Postmark 1929, Tennessee. There is some posting here on the top over here. You can see Christmas rush. That's the only explanation I have for that. Nice little poinsettias. Okay, I got you, Dan. You just put down the number before I gave it a number. She liked seeing into the future or something. That's number 23. And this is 1910. This is one of my favorite cards. This should be this card's going to go up in price a little bit, ladies. I need to ask. Man, this is a good card. I'm going to ask $4 for it. But it is encased all gold foil, 1910 chicks, eggs. Says a very happy Easter to you. Come on, you. So it's gold on it. I don't know if it'll show up or not. But this is all gold and shiny as all get out. I am asking $4 on this one. It is in wonderful condition. The corners are nice and tight on it. And it's a beautiful card. That's all I can tell you. I would put this in a frame. But those are my personal feelings. And that's why I'm charging $4. So, if you're interested at all in that Easter card, that's 24. The last thing I'm going to do is offer all these up because there's something a little off about them. Usually a bend. Like this one has, you can see that corner is just bent. And it's ripped on the back so you can't read it. Not that you could see it. But the picture's still there. It says hearty greetings, purple flowers, whatever those are, and a nice lithograph inside. And it's one of those shiny lacquer deals. Number 24. Okay. That's one of my most favorite cards for Easter, anyway. Oh, that's part of all of this I'm giving up as a go. This one's got a bend right in it. But, if you're looking at it this way, you can't see the bend. There you go. It says Christmas greetings. Nice little lift in it. Postmarked 19 something. I'm not going to squint for it. Trust me, it's probably early. Christmas greetings. This one's got a bend in the corner here, as you can see. None of that matters if you lay them down flat to look at them, but people are particular. So it's not postmarked. It's early 1900s. Come on. There. Christmas greetings, gold foil, poinsettias, and candles. And this one's got some bends in it. They're not creases, but it's bent. It reminds me of the Coca-Cola lady, and it might very well be. Christmas greetings. There you go. And yeah, not postmarked. Yeah, all four of them. How about $3? Get all four that I just showed. That I just have shown. Man, it's not showed. Showed doesn't sound right. That I just presented. Yeah. Tell you what, let's just go ahead and make it $2. That's 50 cents a card. Get all four cards, $2. There's something a little wrong with all of them, but if you lay them down flat, they're fine. Or you do that journaling, scrapbooking thing, these would be good candidates for that. Just don't tell me you're doing it. Well, I'm going to rip up this thing from 1902. Anyway, get what looks like the Coca-Cola lady. Upside down Christmas greeting. Get this card. And this card. All of them, $2. That's number 25 on the replay. And there we go. That's what I got. If you're in the audience and you want your invoice, just tell me. I'll hook you up. Let's see. Tomorrow is what? Wednesday? Yeah. Wednesday's a work day, so I'll be on the computer for most of the day. So I'll take care of that stuff, and yeah, that's what we got going on. Ladies, thank you for your purchases. Thank you for your time. Thank you for showing up at all. And knowing that I deal with this stuff, it's got to be aggravating for you too, and I apologize so much. So, are you wanting those? Can you show the first one again? Well, you already got number 2. Or you already got number 1. Okay. Patty Crane for 25. Show the first one as in the number or the 4 that Patty just got? I'm confused. Look, ladies, it's very easy to confuse this old man because I don't. Oh, you bought number one, or you wanted number one. I got it in your pile over here. Oh, yeah, that was the ones with the reproduction. Tuck Series card. Yes, I have more postcards. And yes, I'll gladly show more. It kind of fills up my time right now. Half the show with stuff. That's the real one. That's the Tuck card, Kathy. You don't want it? Because it was in your pile. Yeah, I'm not going to run out of postcards. I mean, I've shown a lot of postcards, and I'm almost to the point of where I'm not sure if I've shown them before or not. Okay. Yes, you do want them. Okay. There. And I still have a lot of my own that I'm going to go through probably in the first week of December before Christmas. I'll go through all the Christmas cards that I can find that are in my personal favorites, and I'll sell those because I can't hold on to everything. Okay, that's what I got. If you need to talk to me about something, reach out to me in email. Yeah, that's what we got going on. Like I said, thank you very much for showing up. Thank you very much for being here. It warms my heart every time you ladies are here. And just email me when you're ready for your invoice. I'll probably send out invoices tomorrow for Linda. So, okay. You ladies have a nice evening, and see ya. See you next Tuesday. New stuff.